All right, it is Saturday night and I need to play in the morning, and I think I'm gonna use this. And so I'm gonna just set it up the way I would use it. This is my first time. I got my Revolta. Grab your guitar, follow along. Even if you have the regular Helix, some of this will still apply, probably even Pod Go. It's just workflow stuff. Let's dive right in. Amp. I want an AC30. Yes. For my other video, I really like this sparkle sound. Kind of cool. Silver bell. If you click here, you can even like add an IR, which is kind of cool. I like that. Just blending IRs. I love this. And so let's just copy, and down here I'm going to paste. If I copy this, and down here we're going to paste, it should be exactly the same. It is. Nice. And then what I want to do is I'm going to bring this down here and bring it like this. I'm actually just gonna bring it to path 2B. Yeah, and I'm gonna bring this down and bring that down and send this to path 2B. I have this going to path 2A, that to path 2B. We do need to balance these. So I'm gonna send balance A all the way left, balance B all the way right. And I'm gonna keep it stereo. So pan A all the way left, pan A all the way right. You can also click right here and just quickly do it, which I love. So we should have the same sound. But if I put a delay here or an effect, let's just do a simple delay real quick. That goes down both. That's on one side, and then that's down the other. So, cool. I like what we got. Clear block. So, I always start with compression. Let's do some compression, dynamics. I like the kinky comp. I like that. I think I want to change my amp on one of them. Let's do it. And we could do like a princess. I got a setting on that puts an extra cab, so I'm just gonna, I'll have to change that later. Now we have two different sounds. Kind of got some stereo width there. Love it. Let's save what we got. Save. Yeah. Now, what this does is it allows us to have two different of these big Agora amps on two different DSP chips. If that's still how this thing works, it's how the Helix worked before. I'm just gonna start on the top and see what we can do. A lot of times I would use like the room reverb, bring the decay down. The mix down a bit, some pre-delay, just to give us some space. One of my amps is a little bit louder than the other. I'll bring that down to 10. That sounds about right. I like that. Might do some fine tuning later. Let's go ahead and add like an ambient reverb. And we're just going to put like these big ambient reverbs right in front of... That's big. I usually like to diffuse this a good amount. Bring down the dampening. I don't need that big of a pre-delay. 4 seconds. We definitely want trails on. No, I don't want the dampening that much. I like it. All right, let's do a delay. We'll do a stereo quarter delay first. And I'm just, bring it down to quarter. I like this wow and flutter. I mean, it just sounds so good. Way up. Let's just bring this to 83. There we go. We'll keep the mix and the spread where it is. I like to bring the headroom all the way up. Trails on. I might mess with the mix a little bit later. And then in front of that, let's do a good, really just a simple delay probably, but I'll do a vintage, where's the vintage digital? We'll put this at a dotted eighth. A little bit thicker mix. Headroom all the way up. Trails on. Scale all the way up. Actually, let's bring that down. That 97, let's put it on 99. Yeah, I like that. That's one of the things I love doing is getting an amp and a sound set up to where I feel like even if I didn't have an overdrive, I would feel good just using my pickup selector and my volume knob just to get some, just to get the tones I want. But having said that, I do want to add some drives. Now, I like to go most dirt down to like boost. So I'll do the boost first. Take that boost off. I mean, that's what I want from a boost. I feel like the Kiki boost can get a little flubby if you leave that boost on, but that's just personal preference. Distortion, I love the Timmy. These settings are actually pretty good already. I mean, you can mess with it, but... Back off the gain a little bit, bring up the level a little bit. I already like that they removed some of the treble cut. I am going to bring that down a little bit. I mean, that's pretty good. I like that. And we'll do one more drive, probably a tube screamer. Prize drive. I like that. Bass cut. The Timmy's bright. Prize drive's a little darker, more drive. Nice. Just some different drive options. Between 3 drives, you have enough. I even have room to, what could I add up here? Maybe like a pitch. Probably not a polycapo, yeah, because I've used a lot already. Yeah, we have nothing that we can add as far as that's concerned. I could add a fuzz or something, but for in the morning, that's probably all I need right now, honestly. I always like to have an EQ after my amps just to have it. Here's the new Parametric EQ, which is really cool. So in the morning, if I feel like I just want a little bit more top end or something, you know, I can mess with this Q here. That's the shelf. Just like a treble boost after everything. A little bit of a volume lift. I just like having that as an option in case I'm finger picking something and I really want not more drive but more volume. I love having that option. Actually, it might be a little much. Let's pull that down a little bit. Just a touch. Let's bring it down even a little bit more. I don't want it to stand out too much. I can, oh, see, if you touch something, they know. It'll get you. I like that. I don't know what else I need except for some modulation. Let's do it then, some modulation. Stereo. Well, the Legacy, I love the Dimension Chorus, always have. Which I know what I always do to it. Bring that down. And honestly, that is all I would really need. What's cool about the capacitive touch is that you can just touch both of them and swap them, which is what I'm going to do because I want Kinky Comp and Room on all the time. And I'm going to show you a global setting real quick that I love doing. It took me a minute to find this, but I like this to be preset, no, snapshot, no. I like snapshots right here, up and down. And then, let's see. Yeah. Combo. I can have my snapshots up and down. And this is also the combo. Boom. Just like that. So I have all my drives, my Parametric EQ, and really that's all I need. We can do more, but that's really all I need. And then I can program my snapshots. There was also a global setting for that. Let me show you. Switching the snapshots like up and down. Like you can do, oh, well, that's preset. Oh, swap up and down. And this scrolls through snapshots the wrong way. I like to scroll through. I like this knob down the bottom where I can hit my foot and go from song 1 to song 2, not song 8. So that's a workflow thing right there. Where were we? Boom. And it changes that, which I love. That's pretty much it right there. I know there's a whole nother page of stuff, but I don't need anything. Transparent, I switched that to for my delays when they're on and off. Ins and outs, everything is just stock right now until I need to change it. Change that to New York time. Yeah, you know, this is pretty much all I need. Now I just need to, I need to set my BPM per, is that preferences? My BPM is per snapshot. Where was that? I'd already done it, but let's see. Ins and outs? No, wait, where would that be? Oh, tempo. Per snapshot. Instead of per preset, I go per snapshot. That way I can set each snapshot its own BPM and scroll through the songs. So, what song is first? Love of the Father is 113. I'm going to hold this. And let's change this to 113. And I'm going to save. Scroll down to snapshot 2. 73. All Sufficient Mary. Nice. So now, let's see. A lot slower. See, it switched songs. Very cool. Song 3. 70. Sovereign Over Us. During Communion. Save that. And my last song is Victory in Jesus. I don't even remember the tempo of that. I don't even remember what we decided. So I'll save that in the morning once I figure that out. So I only have that many snapshots. Yeah, let's save that. Boom. There we go. That's all I really need. How's that sound? Actually going to switch the Kinky Boost and the Prize Drive because I want those two down here and I can hit that up there if I want. I could add some big swell delay, Holy Spirit swell delay, since this might just be on most of the time. I just don't know where I put it. Actually, I don't even know if I'm using chorus tomorrow, so I will unassign. How do you unassign? I will clear the stomp. Let's do that. Clear the assignment. I haven't done this yet. I don't want to merge it with anything. I just want to I want to clear that stomp. Okay, cool. So then down here, let's do some big ambient stuff while you're here. I like to add a big crazy Cosmos echo and a big crazy reverb stereo. Honestly, the dynamic, yeah, I'll just do dynamic. I don't know. The dynamic hall is awesome. I'm very wishy-washy on this. Not as much dampening, a lot of that. We can get rid of all this pre-delay because this will be for swells. My room size is big. A little bit more motion, but we'll mainly get motion from the echo. Trails on, spread really wide. The dry through, treble bass. Lots of feedback. So this is my Holy Spirit button, right? Uh-oh. Let me redo that. I didn't want to hurt my ears. Cosmos Echo. Let's get back here. What would I do? I guess my feedback was up too high. My wound flutter, the mix, the headroom all the way up. I like the head the way it is. What did I have? I also want that to merge. Merge. Holy Spirit button. So I'll be playing something. If we want to get real crazy, we could add the retro reel and crank up the wound flutter there. Just cause really slow. Crank up that low cut a little bit more. And we also want to assign this. And I'm gonna save that real quick. Let's see what that did. What just happened? I went to switch. That's not what I want. There must be like a snapshot select or something. Okay, so we're gonna... Okay, I like that. Save. Let's go snapshot up. We don't want that on. Save. Do that again. We don't want that on. Save. Go back up to snapshot 1 and save it. And I think we're good to go. That's it. Hopefully that was helpful. I'm going to dig into this more soon. Let me know down in the comments what kind of videos you want. And yeah, I'm excited to use this tomorrow. I have something in me that says, should I bring a backup? I probably will. Maybe. I also don't have the bag. It won't be here till like March or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm excited. Oh, I don't have a volume. I don't have a volume knob pedal. Let's put my volume pedal in. It can just be mono, right? Yeah. And we'll put it before the drives, after the drives. Love it. Now we can save it. Save it. I didn't name it. How do we name stuff? Save as new. Oh, here we go. What's tomorrow's date? November 23rd? Yeah. Nice. Done. Make sure you subscribe. See you in the next one.